When you're randomly talking to a stranger while waiting, like a supermarket cashier or a barista or a shopkeeper, what is your most common topic of conversation? If you don't say the weather, I'd be surprised. Why is weather talk our default? If you say it's just because there's nothing else to say and you want to avoid the awkwardness, I'd ask why hot today, huh? And not a million other random topics. There's actually a very traceable reason why we default to weather talk. It sits right at the intersection of evolutionary psychology and cultural history. Humans evolved as social primates. Our survival depended on predicting and coordinating around environmental change. Weather patterns were the earliest forms of social uncertainty. That's why when conversation feels awkward, your brain instinctively reaches for something that seems to have three properties: shared, observable, and safe. You're subconsciously creating synchrony, a verbal version of mirroring body language. Evolutionary psychologists call this the affiliative instinct, the drive to reduce threat by signaling familiarity. Why weather? Why not talk about sleep or like walking? Because the weather is external, not personal. It's neutral. There's no ego, no threat, no judgment. You can't offend anyone by noticing the clouds. Because everyone is literally experiencing the same sky in real time. It creates joint attention, one of the earliest social coordination tools in human evolution. Anthropologically, we've been doing it forever. In hunter gatherer tribes, weather talk was resource coordination. Rain coming wasn't small talk, it was survival talk. In the Neolithic era, when agriculture emerged, weather conversations became an early form of social bonding. Studies on cooperative breeding, the scientific term for what we call takes a village, even suggest that shared environmental awareness helped stabilize large human groups. Shared sky, shared fate. Ancient civilizations had entire priestly roles dedicated to weather divination. In Mesopotamia, weather talk was coordination. In ancient Egypt, it was divine. The Nile's flood was a message from the gods. By the Middle Ages, chroniclers described weather as moral commentary. Storms meant punishment and sunshine meant favor. Then the Industrial Revolution happened. City folk no longer shared farms, rituals, or gods, but they still shared the sky. That's when weather became psychological common ground. Sociologists like Irving Goffman call these moments interaction rituals, microscripts that help us manage uncertainty in public spaces. It's your amygdala saying, make peace, engage safely. By the Victorian era, etiquette manuals literally recommended weather as the safest conversational entry point. It worked because it bypassed class, creed, and conflict. In social psychology, this is known as the common ground theory. Cooperation requires shared context. The weather is the one context everyone shares. Even now, fMRI studies show that when two people agree on an external event, like the temperature or a sunset, their medial prefrontal cortices sync up. It's neural alignment. So, crazy rain today, huh? Is not a meaningless cliche. Under the hood of awkward small talk, it's anything but a bond with a stranger in 10 seconds that you can trace back some 300,000 years. We're all sharing the same sky as one community, one people, one humanity. Be gentle with yourself.